None of us are ready.
I know. Let me just focus up this one too.
Right.
Oh, you know what? I actually think that I was 3, and that's actually 10. But
Crap. Oh, wait, weather graphics.
I don't know what's going on.
It's on the computer, but shouldn't it be... I'm so confused right now.
on this TV as well.
Yeah.
I think
Shouldn't it
that's
be on a
actually
TV?
Can I focus on you?
Yeah, sorry. I was...
Can you switch seats though?
Huh?
Can you switch seats?
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
Because, like, since no one's ready, I was like,
Well, actually, this one looks pretty.
The promos that are ready by camera one.
No.
Okay, ready to stand by camera one. Take camera
2
one.
minutes
So
out.
just
Ar-
point it.
Point. Yeah.
RT, does weather need to be... Do I need to get that up in that TV?
What?
The weather to start it? It will be?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys, are we all set to go?
I don't know what Ashley's doing.
None of us are ready.
I don't know.
Everything's good on mine. Or
You're
she,
fine?
She added the fucking slide and the fucking thing.
Because I'm like 2 minutes out, I'm like, we're not ready. No one's ready.
I'm ready.
Go to your 90 seconds. Okay, this is not happening.
Mic check. Because she.
Jose said we're getting together.
I'm out of breath. I can't breathe. Do you guys have lens cleaner?
1 minute.
Should I wear glasses or no glasses?
Push that chair.
This way?
Yeah, push it. Keep pushing. No, yeah. Keep going. Pushing that chair. Yep. You're good. Right there. 30 seconds. Where is she? Right.
How do I look? Is my mic good? 1, 2.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, thank you.
Looking good.
I can't breathe. I was like running all over the place. Should I say?
What did they want me to do on 2? Are they going to bring it on 2? Bree, you're going to have to be over here for now because you're not doing weather right away. And then I'll turn around and get you on 2.
Hey, so basically, I don't think.
It's just you.
Okay, yeah, we don't need Ashley until 1:05.
What am I pressing? Wait, I'm confused. What am I pressing?
Bring just George.
Oh.
We can't do anything with him.
You guys, where's the headset?
I mean, we're good to go live, but it's not like we're on.
I can have someone go get her.
This is how you zoom in.
We don't need her till 1:05.
Zoom in, zoom out. We're gonna zoom in on
Ooh, I had
George.
tried to already set that up for. I tried to set it up already.
It's okay. She doesn't know how to work camera though.
Yeah, I put it in focus and stuff, but
You had it already, yeah.
yeah.
So when she gets here, you're literally just gonna take the close shot of her that like we've been seeing. You can get your focus again. And then zoom in when it's actually speaking. Yeah, you're just getting her.
Yeah, you don't
Hey.
really need to change the zoom on it.
You know, I
She's
think
not on
yeah,
until
it's just
1:05,
Ashley
so I'm gonna
that you
read up until 1:04. Sorry,
Yeah.
up until. Okay,
You had to square it up.
I'm gonna read up to 1:02. We're gonna cut to cam 5.
Oh, that is actually.
We're gonna cut to cam 5 at 1:03 in the rundown.
do what it says on here.
Yeah. So, give me.
It's already on screen.
It's at 1:05 because there's a cam in there.
Hello.
You can push them up to the front, or okay, good.
This chapstick on. Are you ready, George?
Mm-hmm.
It's all right. Y'all can relax. We're not on ABC or nothing.
True.
But I'm
Do you have
feeling
your
fine,
water in
so
here by chance?
we're holding ourselves
Oh my god,
accountable.
I'm so thirsty. I like need water so bad.
Where's your story in the rundown?
Have it. I'm so sorry, guys. I was having a lot of trouble with my graphics, but we got it figured out.
I'm not breathing.
I'm sweating. I'm like shaking. I can't get this on.
Okay, let go.
Let go.
I go. Am I over more?
Good afternoon, Rebels. It is 12 o'clock right now on Wednesday, March 4th. Thank you for joining us. I'm George Gonzalez.
And I'm Ashley Palia. Here at Studio G, we bring you stories that are made for you, for the rebel in you. Today's top stories include the latest on the coronavirus. Studio G starts
right now. Hey, good afternoon. Let's get straight to our top story of the day, the latest on the coronavirus. Here is what we know as we come on the air. There are more than 100 confirmed cases nationwide and a total of 9 deaths as of this morning. Studio G reporter Ramon Elizondo Corona has the latest on the virus. Ramon.
Thank you, George. As we see, COVID-19 has spread out to many countries around the globe and increases the number of people who have died due to the viruses. But that's not all. While the outbreak increases, the stock market tumble and so businesses may start shutting down. Let's watch the report.
I was able to check out an internationally recognized organization that goes by the name of RAD, an acronym that stands for Rape and Defense.
Make sure to see the CDC recommends that you make sure and try to avoid being exposed to the virus. Make sure that you always they have issued a travel warning, so make sure that you take precaution to get into out of the country. Make sure that you wash your hands for 20 seconds at least. But let's get back to Ashley with the new Las Vegas sign. Ashley. We have a new Las Vegas sign coming up in downtown Las Vegas, and Carolyn Goodman is trying to revamp downtown and all that. Just trying to make it a good exposure out there for all the community out in downtown. What do you think about that?
I think that's such exciting news for Las Vegas. I think that since we have been around for so long, that a little bit of a tune-up to our town would not do us any bad, and I think it would be really cool.
Yeah, and then as you can see, getting into local Las Vegas news.
Getting into local Las Vegas news, the new Las Vegas sign is lighting up the downtown, part of the valley. Construction will start later this month to welcome tourists into the city of Las Vegas. The $6.5 million archway off the Las Vegas Boulevard between St. Louis and Bob Stu Park Avenues will sit right under the Strat, rebranding the look of what the city calls the entrance to downtown. Construction of the new arch will begin March 16th and is expected to be completed in September of next year. Moving on to international organization, here is the Valley that is helping women feel safe in self-defense training against attackers. Studio G reporter Hannah Kirsch has the latest.
I was able to check out an internationally recognized organization that goes by the name of RAD, an acronym that stands for Rape and Defense. It is the national standard in self-defense that helps women acquire self-defense education and physical skill mastery. Caroline Downey, the Lieutenant for University Police Services and instructor of the program, has more.
I'm over CSN for about 6 years, and now that we've consolidated, I oversee the RAD program for University Police Services, and we teach the class to UNLV, CSN, DRI, Nevada State.
A few program participants were eager to share their experience and knowledge about why they signed up and why they love the class.
I'm a criminal justice major, so these skills give me a better chance because I know there's not a lot out there. Sometimes jobs don't teach you. Like, I used to be a security guard, and they never once taught me any self-defense. So it's just like, they told me just run. Doing this class, I know how to stay my own ground and not look weak. Makes me feel a little stronger, even though someone can overpower me.
So are you going to use any of these skills outside of the classroom?
I hope not. I really hope not. I don't have to, but knowing that I have them as a backup makes me feel like a lot safer. I've noticed myself ever since I've been in this class, like just being more aware of my surroundings and just kind of looking out everywhere. So I really hope I don't have to use them, but I'll definitely be ready if I have to.
I feel like a good technique is getting out of a chokehold, because if I was put in that situation, I would never know how to get out of that. But they have some really cool techniques about chokeholds and how to get out of people putting their arms around you and stuff.
According to the RAD official website, their program is the largest network of its kind, with over 11,000 instructors receiving training to date, and has trained more than 900,000 women since the program began in 1989. For Studio G, I'm Hannah Kirschbaum.
RAD training is still being offered throughout the month of March. The free 4-day course will be available for monthly future sessions, hosted other varying locations.
A 15-year-old boy was hit by a car yesterday afternoon in the area of Sahara and Burnham Avenue. The critical injury crash happened around 3 o'clock in the evening. According to police, a red 2013 Jeep Wrangler was driving west on Sahara in the far right lane. Approaching Burnham Avenue when the juvenile boy was crossing the street outside of the marked crosswalk, the Jeep then struck the boy, knocking him into the roadway. Medical personnel took the boy to Sunrise Hospital, where he remains in critical condition. Police said the driver of the Jeep remained on scene and did not appear to be impaired. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Those are the 3 components to creating a more sustainable environment. I spoke with Tara Pike, UNLV's Sustainability Coordinator, on the importance of recycling. I'm out here at the Rebel Recycling Center, where their main goal is to reduce, reuse, and recycle. Here at the Rebel Recycling Center, their focus is to create a more sustainable environment. UNLV's Rebel Recycling Manager and Sustainability Coordinator, Tara Pike, is celebrating 25 years of recycling here at the Rebel Recycle Center.
The Rebel Recycling Program is turning 25 this year. It was started July 1st, 1995, after I completed my undergraduate senior thesis project. And it has grown significantly throughout these 25 years.
Significantly indeed, UNLV has created a more sustainable environment for students by implementing hydration stations throughout the campus.
Facilities management saw how much the students liked them and started putting them everywhere. And now we have over 100 on campus, which is fabulous, and more coming.
So to those looking to be more sustainable in their everyday lives, Tara recommends following more than just the 3 R's on the recycling symbol.
The recycle symbol is 3 arrows: reduce, reuse, recycle. Reducing is the most important arrow. It's the first one. It's the one that everyone should focus their attention on. Recycling gets a lot of hype. It gets a lot of attention. It makes people feel good to put their recycling into one spot and hope that it'll have another life as something else, right? And then another very important arrow that's not on the symbol is refuse. And refuse is when you don't accept material just because it's being given to you.
So make sure to stop by the Rebel Recycling Center to provide help and comprehensive waste management. And remember to always refuse before you have to reduce. For Studio G, I'm George Gonzalez. Remember, Rebels, it costs nothing to reduce your carbon footprint. If you would like to help create a more sustainable environment, you can volunteer at the Rebel Recycling Center here on campus.
A devastating tornado moved across the city of Nashville and into the Midland, Tennessee early Tuesday morning. The deadly tornado killed 24 people after it ripped through various homes and businesses, leaving nothing but total chaos. The twisters that struck in the hours after midnight shredded more than 140 buildings and buried people in piles of rubble and wrecked basements. The devastating storm created multiple twisters that moved across the state so quickly that so many people in their path could not flee to safer areas. An unspecified number of people are still missing. Here in the Valley, we are fortunate to have safer conditions when it comes to weather. Here is Brianna Faverger with today's forecast.
Thanks, Ashley. Good afternoon. I'm Brianna Faverger with your weather forecast for the day. Today is 68, but it's going to warm up a little bit later into the 70s. And you have a low tonight of 49.
Over in Centennial today, you have a high of 65 degrees. Summerlin, we're looking at 64. North Las Vegas and Southern Highlands and around the valley, you're looking at 66 degrees. Green Valley's over at 67, along with Nellis. And Henderson, you're looking at 68, and Boulder City is going to be about 66 degrees. And for your low tonight, it's going to be around 60 degrees, clear skies, and winds are going to be 4 miles per hour for the night. And for your 5-day forecast, you're looking at mostly sunny for tomorrow, 77 degrees, 53 at night. And Friday and Saturday, you're looking at partly cloudy with 79 degrees, 77 on Saturday. And Sunday, you're looking at mostly sunny, 71 degrees, 49 degrees at night. And Monday's partly cloudy as well with 73 degrees. So we're looking like we're warming up here in the valley. And that is all I have today for the weather. Throwing it back to you, Ashley, at the desk.
You never knew you wanted to Las Vegas. Living in Las Vegas, we are so used to gambling and having slot machines everywhere in the strangest places like grocery stores and gas stations. Sometimes it can get a little exhausting. Well, this company used gambling for something so much more serious. Frederick W. Smith, the founder and CEO of FedEx, saved his company by gambling in Las Vegas. He took FedEx's last $5,000 to Sin City and won $27,000 while gambling on blackjack, paying for the company's $24,000 fuel bill and saving the company. Pretty crazy, right? I guess we really never think about how the craziness of our city can sometimes be used for bigger things than we can even imagine. Thanks for tuning in to Things You Never Knew You Wanted to Know About Las Vegas. Back to you, George.
Well, thank you so much, Ashley. That is crazy. Good information. But coming into on the final night of Black History Month, African culture shined with the keys to the Kingdom Fashion Show here on UNLV's campus. Studio G reporter Dominic Shetson attended the event at Artemis Ham Hall here at UNLV.
Keys to the Kingdom, the ASA's 6th annual fashion show, is of course not a literal key, but rather a figurative one that is opening doors for African cultures to shine. Presented by both the African Student Association and the Habesha Student Association, Keys to the Kingdom offered up incredible displays of fashion, tantalizing dance performances, inspiring and empowering speeches, countless moments of laughter, and vast amounts of cultural enlightenment. Edna Wanene spoke about the diversity that guided the fashion and the performances for this year's show.
Every year we have a different fashion show, we give it a different theme, and we have clothes from all over the region. So we have East, Central, West, South, and North represented. So we try to incorporate different music, different clothing that represents all of Africa, not just West Africa.
With the annual fashion show already proving to be a massive success year after year, one could wonder what the future has in store.
So next year that the 7th annual fashion show, it goes up and gets bigger and bigger. So I'm hoping next year that we'll have another famous MC come. We'll have more people come. Like usually we have around 300, 400 people come. So we're hoping to hit 500, 600 people next time.
Mark those calendars, Rebels. You don't want to miss next year's show. For Studio G, I'm Dominic Shotson.
Both the African Student and Habesha Student Association put on quite the show. If you're interested in these associations, visit involvementcenter.unlv.edu for more information.
a Whitney Houston hologram show is coming to Las Vegas. The Evenings with Whitney's concert will take audiences on a journey through historical music career. The concert will make its North American debut here in the Valley, beginning April 14th, and will remain at the Flamingo Hotel and Casino for extended residency. The show will debut some of Whitney's fan favorites and, of course, the biggest hits. Tickets begin at $39 and go on sale Friday, March 6th at 10 a.m.
Wow, $39,000 for a hologram? I don't think so. Well, coming into just last week, MGM Resorts released a statement saying they had a data breach occur in the summer of last year. Now, this breach occurred through an unauthorized entry into a cloud network that was housing guest information. Now, MGM has yet to announce how many people have been affected by this breach. However, according to technology website ZDNet, that number is close to 10.6 million, and that guest information has already made its way onto online hacking forums. Now, MGM is trying to reassure those guests affected that no credit card or any other financial information for that matter has been exposed. However, anything you could find through an online search, such as Facebook, now that information has been compromised. This information includes anything from names and phone numbers, to birthdays, email addresses, to even physical home addresses. Now, officials are saying that of the affected, close to 1,300 had even more sensitive data exposed regarding driver's license numbers and even passport IDs. Again, MGM has yet to comment on the number affected, but says they have notified those impacted by this breach. Among the affected include celebrities and government officials, including those with ties to the FBI, TSA, and even the Homeland Security Department. MGM Resorts owns several hotels throughout the U.S. and Asia, including several here in the Las Vegas Valley, but has yet to specify on which of those hotels were impacted by this breach. As this is still an impending investigation, MGM Resorts says they are closely working with law enforcement and have acquired 2 cybersecurity forensic firms to conduct an internal investigation into last year's server exposure.
In lighter news, get ready for something utterly adorable. Newborn otters were born at an Illinois zoo. The Miller Zoo in Bloomington, Illinois has welcomed 2 North American river otter pups. The zoo says 1 male and 1 female were born on February 25th. This is the 5th litter from the mom, Talalu, and the first for dad, Spencer. It's rare for the North American river otters to reproduce in zoos and aquariums. A spokesperson for the Bloomington Zoo says there's only been a total of 8 litters of the otter pups born in 100 institutions within the last year. The mom and pups are currently recovering in the zoo's hospital. However, it is unclear when they will be back in the exhibit for viewing.
Those otters are utterly adorable. To infinity and beyond, NASA has announced a new Mars rover. NASA is expected to reveal the name of its new Mars 2020 Curiosity rover. The space agency turned students with the rover essay contest. Students from kindergarten all the way through the 12th grade were selected to participate in naming the new rover. NASA has selected over 100 semifinalists to win a grand prize. The grand prize winner and the selected rover name will be announced during a live event tomorrow, March 5th. The winner will then be invited to Cape Canaveral Air Force Station to see the launch this July.
All right, that is all the time we have for you today. Make sure to tune in Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays and at noon via YouTube channel and follow us on social media at studiog.unlv. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Ashley Palia.
And I'm George Gonzalez. Till next time, Rebels.